It's like, it's a sort of labyrinth pretty much everywhere. Okay, well, look, oh wow. Okay. Crikey, mate, look at this place. This is serious. Oh, there's media and interviews taking place and everything. Look at this. Wow. News just in. As we wake up this morning over in California at the Rennsport Festival, Porsche have dropped a 1 of 77 Porsche GT3R Rennsport, which is like, do you remember the GT2 version they did, which is a track-only car? This is a naturally aspirated version, but it's built on the GT3R, what is effectively their sort of endurance racing platform now, with like a really fancy semi-retro inspired aero kit on it. But they're only making 77 of them. They're over 800 grand before options, before tax, and the race team that you'll need to run it for you. For a track day, not a race series. So, you know, it's niche. Anyway, despite us being outside an airport, we're actually not catching a flight right now. We're catching a car. We landed last night, dropped our heads in a nearby airport, hotel, and now we're coming to pick up our rental car. But first I think we need to find a heavily condensed espresso. Food's just so much more authentic, isn't it? What would we be walking up to now if this was Birmingham Airport? Pret. Yeah. Whereas this is Mama's recipe.
What?
I had to check myself last night because I had a proper Jarvis moment, having an actual conversation with OpenAI, like a actual voice conversation with OpenAI. I was going for half an hour straight.
What about?
Life. No, I don't. Do you know what is interesting about it that keeps it going is 90% of the time it'll respond and then end with a question. So you keep going because it starts prompting you. And I mean, one of it's good because it's sort of, you end up with this like ping pong brainstorming back and forwards, but also it's obviously a great way for it to absorb and learn data because it's asking its own questions to get reference points, which is learning. So there's more reference points and then it learns. So it's properly nuts.
Which one? The PI one?
No, this is the
official
GPT update. Yeah. In Italian, please can you say, I would like 2 espressos, 2 hot ham and cheese sandwiches, and a giraffe to ride home on, please.
Alright, in Italian you would say vorrei 2 espressi e 2 panini caldi con prosciutto e formaggio, per favore. E anche una giraffa su cui cavalcare per tornare a casa, per favore. The giraffe part is quite imaginative. Like anyone with something else?
Well, we came in for a condensed espresso and we've got a tall Americano, white.
Should have used her.
Should have used her. Dear me, my bad.
Dumbest of humans, almost ineffective in society, is around 60 to 70 IQ. Einstein is around 160. ChatGPT 4 is 155.
So it's almost Einstein.
It's almost Einstein. ChatGPT 4 is 10 times smarter than 3.5 in a matter of months. We're going to have ChatGPT 5, ChatGPT 6 very soon, right? And if you just assume another 10 times and another 10 times, in 2 to 3 years' time, we will have 2 more doublings. You're talking about intelligence of the magnitude of 3,000 times humans, 5,000 times humans.
It's 3,000 times more intelligent.
Right, 6. I've seen literally every rental car sign except for the one we need. So many forms of transport today. We're going to get a bus to the car park to get the 6th rental car. We're also going to film every goddamn inch of that car because they're like, yeah, if this comes back with the scratches, it's 2,000 euros per incident. That's punchy. AK-47 on the floor down there. You know when you book something, you're like, yeah, I want that one series.
Oh,
And then they're like, yeah, how about this Kia?
they never have.
That's the same bracket
Yeah.
that you paid for.
They never have what you actually
No.
book.
Thinking about it, we should have ordered an Alpha. That would have been on point. Yeah, sounds good. Full of diesel. Full of diesel. It should be fine. Thank you very much. Thank you, bye. Right, what we're going to do now is film the shit out of this car.
Oh yeah.
The way he was when you were off getting everything in the shop,
Yeah.
he was like, you don't want to take the extra insurance.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, no, I don't want to take the extra insurance. I'm insured, but for damage we find, and he brings it up, 2,000 euros per thing. I'm like, right. So you say that to everyone, as it was like another 60 euros, say.
Did you take it?
No, I'm not taking that shit. We're going to inspect the degree of shaftedness this thing's had in its short lifespan, so that this company doesn't burden us with their problems. Starting with this massive scratch on the bonnet here. Not us. Actually, the general condition of this bonnet in a whole, I mean, Logic would have a job getting this in shape. It is absolutely destroyed. It looks like somebody's washed it with a Brillo pad.
Yeah.
It's absolutely nailed. We don't have any curbed wheels on this one. And wings as well. Wheels and wings. No curbing here. Scratch. That's not us. Scratch, not us. The general condition of it is absolutely nailed. Look at this. What do they wash these things with? Honestly, it's like sandpaper. Not curbed. They've got the right rubber on though. That's a start.
Oh yeah.
That is a genuine scratch here. Scratch here. The reason we're doing this is it's 2,000 euros per issue. So you could end up like just paying for the car. You know.
What I found.
Actual cracked light. Not us. Dented there. Curved alloy there. Yes, more severe
This
Brillo
is-
pad action. It looks like they've gone from a fine grain to a coarse grain on this particular quarter. A sizable curb rash there.
Nice.
Yes.
What has
that's
happened?
nice.
Look at this.
I don't
down
know.
here.
But you can guarantee some poor chap's been charged for that, and they haven't fixed it. You can take the insurance, but for me, it's like a principle thing. It's like, oh my God, look at it, right? It's like, no, I'm insured on the car. Don't charge me another 60 euros to cover your ass on the damage that someone else didn't do. I hate it. So, let's have a look.
You know why they've parked it so close to this car?
It's absolutely knackered. Should have rented an Alfa Tonale. Look, these guys are going around taking pictures of their car. Seasoned vets here. See, look, they're all going around the car taking photos. Like it starts at 4. Yeah, we haven't actually spoken why we're here. Yeah, so we're on our way to Lake Garda for what is like an annual Mille partners event. So all of the brand partners, VIPs, suppliers, well, it's anxiety if some of them don't take card. You take a ticket and then you get on this like long stretch of road. It's effectively a toll road, right? But at this point it's easy because you're just taking a ticket. And then you get to the toll station at the end where they want to charge you, and then they're like, yeah, cash only. Well, why didn't you tell me that at the start? But there's somewhere safe, because if it blows out of the window or the top of a Ford Thunderbird convertible, it's bad. They invite everyone down while we're sort of 3/4 of our way through the year to give a sort of thank you and a recap and get everyone together and talk about the last quarter, because in a few weeks' time we're going out to Washington area to do a really interesting event, which is like this sort of Mille spin-off event, which reminds me we need to source a car for that. Someone wanted to tell where's the ticket go?
There, rest of the bottom one.
Same one.
No, bottom one. Oh,
Those banknotes.
no, resto bank.
Introdurre il denaro o la
Oh.
tessera.
Really?
Ritirare la tessera. Arrivederci.
I would say we have a quite seamless blend of regen power from the e-motor in combination with the combustion engine behavior, and Darren and James can give their point of view on that if they want as well.
I'm not sure if that's something you would like me to expand on now, but I'd be more than happy to if you want to have a separate chat, because I know we're fairly tight on time.
Yes, very good. Thanks a lot.
This is so going to be worth not getting the right plane home.
I'm on the wrong side.
It's so beautiful. How long's our break been? You're keeping content?
3 weeks.
3 weeks, something like that. If you ever see a time on the channel where the content output isn't as regular as it normally is, it's because we're cooking. It's because we've gone, right, we need to get back to the desks. There's a whole plan of things that need unfolding. That was a great chat with Christian there about a project that hopefully one day we'll be able to share with you. I want to take you on that journey. I want to take you on the behind the scenes stuff that historically we've just never shared. It is. It's quite the lounge. That's a nice view.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, here we are our lounge with the bar. We can have some drinks, relax. We also have a beautiful area outside.
Amazing.
Just there's the swimming pool. It's open every day, all day. If you want to swim into the lake, maybe you can go over there on our private deck.
Your kids, you fancy jumping in there?
I do actually.
It's hot today, I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. In the afternoon, we have what we call a snack menu. That is like a lighter menu without the usual fish dishes.
Okay.
This room and that one over there will be served breakfast in the morning from 7:15 to 10:45.
Okay.
Yes, it's a buffet breakfast that you can eat outside at the tables of the restaurant.
Okay. This is the previous generation box slider, isn't it? That's a Zagato bodied Lancia. I don't know how many they made, but not a lot.
No, look at the size of it.
Yeah. Very cool.
That's what we want.
I mean, it's just gorgeous. You can see why Jorge Clooney,
Who's he?
George Clooney, has a place.
Oh, right.
You can see why he has a place there, right? Hypergaps.
It's up here.
Huh?
Oh, lizard. Oh, look, ducks.
Looks like something out of a Slim Aaron's photo. Look at it. Yes. So aesthetically pleasing. How
These ducks are chilling.
ducks by a pool, it can only be one thing.
What?
Sopranos. Can we just address the exceptional quality of the food here? I mean, Italy in general, of course, but everything's so incredibly fresh. Like this, they've basically presented me with what looks like a sort of Vogue cover shoot for tomatoes. It's unbelievable. That looks like it's from an advert. Are we ready? This is grown from different soil. Like, this is unbelievable. I think one of the things that I admire about Italian cooking and cuisine is how they make something so simple taste so incredible. Seamless transition. A few hours later, fix up, look sharp, ready for this evening's presentation. Just take a second and look at this place. This is just one of the little buildings that is forming this hotel. Lake's just over there. So anyway, interesting insight when I get asked to do these things. I know tonight that I've got to stand up and say something. Fun fact, 99% of the time I haven't scripted anything at all. It comes from the heart, it comes from the head, and I'm going to have to say something about Mille Miglia and how I put myself in the position to hopefully say the right thing. As if, imagine I was at a dinner party and somebody asked me off the cuff, so what was the Mille Miglia like? Or what was that experience like? And how would I convey it to them, even if it was one-on-one, what the event is like? And I know it's going to be something along my experiences of what it's like being a brand ambassador for such a magical, established brand. And that's how I tend to treat it. How you doing?
Bonjour.
I passed out. I had a quick sleep.
I just suddenly thought about you.
I was. It was great. I don't know, but they're on the map. They look to be this sort of amphitheatre type of gladiatorial arena of old that has been repurposed into this sort of event stage space. Just look at that as a theme generally.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
convinced every inch of Italy is a photo shoot.
Yeah.
Cars, fashion, whatever.
This will be for this. I think this is for the Spectre people,
This is full spectre.
and this will be for the.
Yeah, they all have their earpieces in. What I love about Yoki and I were just saying earlier, how random is it that we're like basically here for about 16 hours in total. We're in Italy for about 16 hours. And I mean, even if you had the time, in what world would you just pop across, nip into this random hotel which turned out to be absolutely gorgeous, eat some incredible food, check out architecture like this, speak to some cool people and bounce? It's quite wild. This is like the Italian secret garden here. Pretty amazing place. Wow, look at this. Yorkie, I'm sure there's some historically significant context as to the building we're in right now, but I've got to tell you, everybody, I'm pretty ABC top line when it comes to sort of Italian ancient architecture. It's like, it's a sort of labyrinth pretty much everywhere. Okay, well, look, oh wow. Okay. Crikey, mate, look at this place. This is serious. Oh, there's media and interviews taking place and everything. Look at this. Wow. You know that artwork where it suggests that it's an infinite loop? Mm-hmm. Seen those?
Yeah.
That reminds me of this. Everywhere I turn, I feel like I'm going the wrong direction. I shouldn't be here.
Oh, this is actually it. Here we go. Hiya.
How are you? Yes, fine. Nice to see you. Very well, thank you. Very well. What day are we?
Oh wow. Okay.
It's pretty special. It's pretty special. So it used to be somebody's house.
Yes, it was. It was Gabriele D'Annunzio. It was a poet during the 30, 40.
Okay.
He was a pilot. He was I don't know how can I say the man that drive the plane.
Also a pilot.
Pilot?
Also.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was
So
a
he was a
pilot.
car pilot and a plane pilot.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
He
sure.
was a plane pilot
Yes.
during the Second World War.
Wow. Okay.
And he has he loved the beauty, passion, strength, audacity. That's are the values that we are working on with you.
Sure.
So you
Yes.
have the passion, the other guy is the art, and the other one is the strength.
Fabulous. And this, I mean, house is a disservice. It's more of a palace, isn't it?
Exactly.
But
yeah,
and so this is representative of those values
absolutely.
from him.
Absolutely.
I see why you've chosen it now. It's pretty awesome. Yeah,
And
special.
we will have the dinner.
Quite a hard thing to answer. Just as a little bit of background, basically most of my life has been as a die-hard petrol head. And so the words millimilia to me were familiar from a very young age. So when I had my first experience and when Fulvia reached out to me, it was, did I read the email right? Are these guys talking with me, you know? Because it's such an honor.
This effectively is this Millimilia Day where sort of VIPs and brand partners and anyone who's supporting or involved in Millimilia as an event or a brand comes down here, and the sort of directors and powers that be of said brand informs everyone, thanks everyone, and gives people really a look at the future while trying to at the same time immerse them in a good old slice of Italian culture, hence why we're in this unbelievable place. I mean, look at this. I do feel like I'm at some sort of Spectre meeting and I'm about to turn my ring around and let me in the lunch, you know? It's pretty It's pretty nuts. This view. Look at this. They're frying the squid on site right here. This is about as fresh as it gets, Yorkie. This is pretty good, man. Thank you very much. That's awesome.
Just got some super fans at the front there.
Oh, well, we're full here. That's great.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are JWW. 1, 2, 3, 4. And
Do you remember the footage earlier when we arrived? It was all lakey. This is on the lake, which is very cool. So we are on.
can I just raise a point? Have you ever seen so many glasses?
There's a lot of glasses.
Look at
Just checking there's enough glasses on here. Do you think there's enough to go around? Have we missed any? The head off.
What's happening?
Damaging anything? Well, I don't. No? No?
Oh, the book. Is that the?
It's okay. It's okay.
Oil.
Oil?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is that?
And book.
Oil and book.
Yes, a sweet memories from Italy.
Thank you very much.
Is that the photo book? Oh, cool,
Also
cool,
to
cool.
you, huh?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I like this book.
Beautiful but really heavy book, which I'm really looking forward to flicking through. So we were on stage earlier with the photographer who put together the photos in this book, so that'll be cool. Flick through that. We've got a 6:30 a.m. start, Yorkie, because we've got to
Bye-bye.
go through several airports and different planes, trains and automobiles tomorrow. Fresh start.